show. Always checking in, cause you know we love sports. Hey, they just hit 100, so it's time to get some out. Hey, yeah, just two brothers, yeah, yeah. Come tune in, they got guests, they got others, yeah, yeah. President chat, they got talks like no others, yeah, yeah. Cause it's a family up in here, we love each other, yeah, yeah. Let's see what they say tonight, yeah. It's the Mizzle does show, yeah, the Mizzle does show, yeah. Mizzle does show, yeah, the Mizzle does show. It's the Mizzle does show, yeah, the Mizzle does show, yeah. Mizzle does show, yeah, the Mizzle does show.
How you doing?
You heard what the super dope beat maker said. It's the Mizzle Dub show up in this piece. What's happening?
Well, as you can see, he has been extremely happy because he went to go partake in some more maximum effort. I'll be doing the same this weekend. Yes, we're talking about Logan and Wade.
I'm going again Wednesday for a third.
If you haven't seen it yet, shame on you.
Indeed.
I will say this. I have never, and for those that really know me, the movie theater is my home away from home. If I am not at work or doing a game, I'm at the theater. For those that really know me. And I can say this without question. I have never laughed in a movie from start to finish, from the opening scene to the closing credits, like I did watching this movie.
Yes.
Now, like I said, for those that have not seen it, we're not going to spoil it for you. However, to quote my brother, get your shit together 100%. And go watch the movie. Go watch the movie.
And I'll say this, I'll piggyback that. I don't go watch a movie in the theater after I paid my money for the first time.
No, he does not.
I paid twice, and I'm going to pay a third time to go watch it Wednesday when I'm off. This is how good this movie is. I mean, it's reshaping the MCU. I mean, they let Ryan Reynolds cook, unlike what Fox, where they put restriction on him. Marvel, aka the Mouse House, let him cook, and he cooked up very well. The Merc with the mouth cooked.
I will say it like this, and I'm kind of giving too much away by
don't do it.
Saying this.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, I'm just gonna say, it's pretty much saying farewell and F you at the same time to 20th Century Fox.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of big FUs in the movie towards Fox. A lot of matter of fact, literally, Deadpool himself said it.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
anyway, even though this is our show, and we can say what the fuck we want on our show, so we open up with. I mean, it's me. This character is me. Am I lying, brother?
Oh no. I'll just leave it at that. But there actually was some tackle football in a form that happened tonight in Canton, Ohio. But the game did conclude.
We have no more empty Sundays without the National Football League. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up because we have preseason football from now on until the season starts. So get used to these faces, the light bright and the darky, because we're about to flood you guys. And
I mean, football.
And stay tuned. Stay tuned. We mentioned this before, but stay tuned for another rendition of a show. It will be Talking Ish with Dub, Chris, and Mizzle. Stay tuned. It's coming. It's coming.
Yes, it is. Shout out to our good buddy Chris Vera.
We love you, brother.
For coming up with this idea.
Yes.
But the game did stop with 3 minutes and 31 seconds in the third quarter as weather patrolled in Canton, Ohio. But I mean, it was a lot of scoring in this game, which you normally don't get in the Hall of Fame game as both teams were trickling the ball down the field as the well, I mean, if you want to count this as a win for the Bears.
Mind you, there was no starters on the field on this one.
Correct.
Merely any starters on the field. But hey, guess what? For me and my brother, somebody was hitting somebody. It is a step closer to NFL Sunday. Yes. So I don't give a damn.
You were hitting somebody that was not your teammate in different opposing team colors and a different helmet.
According to our dad, he calls this bullshit football.
Yes, he does. But well, I'll say it like this.
We got comments.
Daryl, he's on the coaching staff. Why, if you're Jim Harbaugh, why would you not get one of your all-pro players that you coach to be on your coaching staff? Why would you not do that?
Are you saying this in a negative way, Daryl? Because NFL players that are good, that has a good career, they tend to turn out to be good coaches.
He's still mad that the Niners did not draft Brendan Rice, Jerry Rice's son. Instead, Inglewood drafted him. And this is what I said to that. I said,
"This ain't the Lakers and LeBron James."
No, it's not. But this is what I said. I said, okay, just because your father made a name for the organization, that doesn't mean the head coach has to draft him. It does not. It doesn't. Okay,
again,
and in this,
LeBron James does not play for the Santa Clara 49ers. He does not make the decision for that organization. Football and basketball doesn't go that way.
No. Okay, and plus, he played college at USC in Southern California. He gets to stay in familiar settings in Southern California, in Inglewood. So, and plus, do you know how much of his dad he'll have to hear if he was there? Does not matter. If Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch did not want to draft him, that is their prerogative not to draft him. Okay. Let's just say
Daryl
they did.
Said, did you see how he played in practice? Who gives a shit?
Okay, let's say he did get drafted by the Niners. Do you know how much you would have to hear? Do you know how much you would have to hear his dad's name every day in practice? Do you know how much they would compare him to his dad? That is a huge shadow to try and play through with what he did for that organization.
I don't want those problems.
Let Brendan Rice make a name for himself somewhere else. And if he can do it for the Chargers, God bless him.
No, don't do it for the Chargers. And we're not God bless him. He's on the enemy. But I hear you. We won't do that. Not on duty.
Ooh, stick the landing in, lady. Yes, I do have the games of the 33rd Olympiad in the background.
Right. You damn right. Like I posted on our Instagram page. We do all sports. And even we are all locked in when it's the Olympics. The Olympics have been spectacular. Can we give a shout out to Simone Biles real quick?
She is GOAT. I know we use that term loosely a lot, but when it comes to her, when it comes to her, she is the GOAT. And roast beef agrees in your sentiment.
Roast beef, we will never give that fucking organization credit. Fuck that. My brother might do it because he's more professional than I am when it comes to this show. But when we talk football and we talk about that, put it this way, it ain't got to do football. Anything Southern California, besides my family, which have a fuck ton of family out there in Southern California, but other than my family, sports-wise, matter of fact, hold on, they deserve this.
Oh.
Hey, don't you bring that blasphemy on this show, Zelly. I love you, but I will ban your ass. I will fucking ban your ass. We don't speak that blasphemy on this damn show. That will never happen.
But
as Zelly was said, did y'all hear the Raiders and 49ers are in talks about trade? Zelly, if you listen to that media, I feel for you. Don't fall for that trap. The man himself has came out and said he ain't going nowhere. Stop it. I know you guys want something for Brandon Ayuk. You ain't getting it. Just pay him.
I already said Brandon Ayuk can go. He can leave. He can leave right now.
Hey, roast beef. Yes, they do. They have to win the Super Bowl to get that respect 100%.
Well,
as Zelly would say, no, dead ass.
How be ever?
Hey, you know what? No, we don't want that motherfucker because we're not going to pay him. We already have Devontae. Why would we trade an established number one for a non-number one? You guys will never run my organization. Ever. Straight up. You will never run my organization.
But on a side note, Zelly, congratulations to you and
100%.
Vegas PD for beating Reno PD in flag football. Congratulations.
Well, I don't know how I feel about that. You beat somebody that's closer to home to me.
Well,
no. But I have.
It's Northern Nevada versus Southern Nevada.
I have more ties with Zelly than I have with anybody that's in Reno. So congratulations, Zelly. I was just pulling your leg because you said that Brandon Ayuk shit. That's the only reason I said that shit.
Okay. Well, with that said, Zelly, stand by. Zelly says he's got to talk to you. Hang on, Zelly. Hang on.
Hey, wait. I didn't see that in the chat.
No. He sent that to me on Messenger.
Hey, Zelly, you already know we family, bro. All day, man. Anybody that's good with my brother, my light-skinned brother over here is good in my book. We will always
stand by, Zelly. Stand by.
I'm just a little in my feelings, Zelly, that you wasn't out there when I was out there. But I understand it was a bigger and better purpose that the reason why you weren't there. But I will be there in January, and damn it, I need you there.
Well,
he's home now, Daryl.
But to answer your question,
how was Philly?
First off, let me just say, South Philadelphia lives up to its reputation.
Yes,
it is tough, and it. What's up, Unc? How are you?
Did he chime in? Did Unc chime in? Oh, yes, there he is. Unc. Hey, Unc, when we get that next Raiders show on, when we have the legends on, I definitely want you in on that one. And I'm going to try to get your brother on as well, which that's going to be fucking hard because we know that guy.
Yes, we do.
We know that Negro. Shit. Love the guy.
But, well, I mean, he's not the world's greatest asshole for nothing.
Well, I learned from the greatest.
Yes, you do. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Amen to that, Unc. Amen to that.
Hey, I'm gonna hit you with I'm gonna hit you with your brother saying. Black and breathing.
To answer your question, Daryl, you want to talk about narrow streets? If you thought Sanford,
oh baby, hey Oos, I need you to hurry up and get your line back up, man. I want to support. Like immediately, I can't afford the tennis shoes right now, but I can afford a t-shirt.
But if you thought San Francisco had some narrow streets, South Philadelphia has you by a T. You want to talk about narrow? It is narrow. Like there's literally no place to park in South Philly. Like I saw cars literally parking on their sidewalks.
Yes, he does. Every time I call him, I'm like, "How you doing, Pop?" Black and breathing, which is a very good sentiment. I mean, I'm saying that now. He has passed that. He has passed that slogan on to me. Yes, sir.
No, I did not go to Gino's or the other steakhouse. Like, I really was there.
It was a business trip. It was a business trip.
It was a business trip.
That's what it was.
Basically,
that's why I didn't go because it was too much business.
Basically, it was chauffeuring players and being on field and being the red hat during the Ace NFL championship game.
Did you get a tip?
I did not, no. But then again, well.
So you mean to tell me the players didn't tip you for escorting them? How dare them?
Well,
they just got paid handsomely for winning the championship, so you should be getting tips.
Well, I just appreciate the experience overall. It was,
and you know what? But, and your co-host / brother is jealous because you've been to Philadelphia before me, and I am part of that fan base, being that I'm a Philadelphia 76er fan. So, given that you went to Philadelphia before me, you light-skinned son of a bitch. Not just kidding.
Well, I was trying to get a view of Oh, stop it! Like I said, just going there for the experience. Going there for the experience was good enough for me. That's all I can. That's all I can tell you.
100%. Just to be out there to represent the league and everything like that. Hey, I would have went out there for free too. Just to be out there, just to witness that atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see two teams that have been striving to get to that place and just to play good football. Same. Up the comedy hour has fucking started.
I'm not even going to ask how you know that. As we're watching, as Simone Biles is going off the balance or going off the vault. And
wait, are you on USA?
No, I am on NBC on the NBC Sports.
I'm like with you. I'm like 2 seconds behind you, 2-3 seconds behind you. My man Oos just said Philly smells like hot ass and corn chips. Roast Beef said,
and here goes
Philadelphia born and raised. Yes, indeed.
Well, yes, I did not get to West Philly. I was in South Philly and driving through Central Philly en route to New Jersey.
Well, you saw Rocky's house, so that's all that matters. That was dope. You saw Rocky's house, man.
I got to see the Rocky's house. I got to see the house that was used for the Balboas in Rocky 2, which was like literally 2 blocks from where we were staying at in the Airbnb. It was like literally in walking distance. Like it literally took us like 5 minutes to get there. It's like you cross one light, make that left turn, boom, that's like the Holy Grail. Now, hopefully, God willing, next trip out to Philly, I will exactly get to go see the statue at the museum. But I did get to drive past.
Me and TG are planning a trip to Philadelphia. So if you want to join in on that, let us, because he's an Eagles fan. So he's an Eagles fan. I'm a Sixers fan.
Well, some of the Insomniac players, D-Rock, Danye, and no, I did not scream out Adrian, but I did say, "Hey, yo, Paulie." So I did get to say that. So there you go.
I fucking love you. I fucking love you. That is a great question. Okay, so the question we have is, do they have an Allen Iverson-sized statue of Meek Mill on a random corner? Wow.
That I can say no. I know that there is an Allen Iverson statue at the 76ers practice facility.
Yes.
Which really, truthfully speaking, one really needs to be outside of the Wells Fargo Center, because I don't care what anybody says. The Wells Fargo Center is Allen Iverson's house. He built that house. He made that house. So like when Deion first came back to the Georgia Dome, he said, "This is my house." The Wells Fargo Center is the house that Allen Iverson built, and don't let anybody tell you different. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
How do I feel about Mr. Allen Iverson, brother?
Let's see. How many jerseys did you have of his? You bought shoes. I've been following the guy since he was the Georgetown Hoya before he got cornrows, and then when he went down the lane and ducked on Connecticut in DC, just brought his soul to the hole. But
I mimicked my whole basketball game around Allen Iverson.
Oos, you stop it right now.
No, Oos better not stop it.
No.
Okay, now wait, Oos, that is funny as shit. But his statue is the same as everybody else's statue. That's what a lot of people don't understand. So when everybody was making fun of that Allen Iverson statue that they did, other player statues are the same. Oh, baby. Here comes one of my favorite motherfucking players from the Insomniacs, who we I don't know what we just did, but we bonded, and he's like my little brother right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome from the champions, Mr. Zelly.
Back to back, by the way.
Back to back.
Yes, sir. What's up,
brother? What's up, man?
What's up, man? Look at us. Look at us.
Hey, we got that, Hey, hey, it's always good to have a conversation with you, brother, man. We love having you on, man. It's always good to see you, man. How you doing today, man?
Good, man. I've been missing you, man. I feel like we've always just like a hit and miss when it's on the line.
Always. But we got you now, so exactly. So
yeah.
What's good, Zelly? Talk to us.
Go ahead. What's that, Doug?
Hold on. Before we can do Jonathan Quarry. Okay, you've called me a lot of names, but I don't know how to feel about Gold Dub. Don't do that. Don't.
Wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute.
No.
Hold on. No. Hey, we about to hang a star on that one. We hanging a star on that one. Wait a minute, Gold Dub. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hey, he's already turtle waxed to me. So now.
Okay, turtle wax is one thing. Okay, but compare me to Dustin Reynolds. Compare me to the natural Dustin. No.
We got somebody. We got a comment for Zelly. It's bow leg Zelly.
Hey, it is, man. It looks it's terrible, but it's been here all my life.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Roast beef got one. Hold on. Gold Dub. Yeah, that works.
Oh.
Hey, wait. I feel it, Miz. Maybe had he won a ship, he probably would have gave him a bigger size.
Oos, you better stop it.
You talking about AI?
He's talking about the AI statue at the practice facility in Philadelphia.
It is BS. It is BS. I don't like it.
Hey, you know BS. What? He should have got a bigger statue than 100%. Everybody
right
else.
Outside Wells Fargo. Right outside Wells Fargo, he should have.
100%.
But actually, I went to Lincoln Financial with Danye, D-Rock, and
shout out to Danye
and Davik. Man, fangirls. I can't get mad.
Oh yeah, no. You want to talk about cheeses? No, cheeses on the. I saw the pictures. D-Rock could not stop smiling for nothing, and he was wearing. He was smiling from ear to ear when they went to the when they went to the
Oos, go to timeout.
Really?
Rub and dub. You go to timeout right now. Fucking love you, Oos. God damn it, I fucking love you.
Anyhow, back to the so I mean, if you want to count it as a score, it's not, but they did give the Bears the win. It was a 21-17 final score in the Hall of Fame game as the Bears took on the Texans. As we
don't care about outcomes in preseason, Doug. We just look for the evaluation.
No, but I
know you're doing your due diligence. I know. But as our dad would say, bullshit football.
It is, but
did you watch
David
the whole
Mills
game?
Looked good. I watched most of the third quarter. I saw the first touchdown drive that Davis Mills looked real good on, and Jonathan Corey, you stop it right now, dadgummit.
Happy birthday, John Q. Happy birthday, big dog.
Oh, we got happy birthday, brother.
But I will say, Brett Rippon looked really good in his playtime for the Bears, as of course the Bears. It's a very good weekend for the Bears because two of their own will be getting their gold jackets on Saturday. Yes. Of course, the greatest returner of all time, the great Devin Hester, getting his gold jacket, and of course, the great Steve Mongo Michael, of course, as we know, who is battling ALS, which is Lou Gehrig's disease. His wife representing him But Mongo getting his long overdue awaited gold jacket. And good for him. Unfortunately, he won't beat himself to get it, but good to see this again. Of course, Randy Gradshire, one of the main key cogs in the Broncos Orange Crush in the 70s, finally getting his just due.
Sir.
Getting the gold jacket. Of course,
another.
Oh, God, here we go. Oh,
I had this whole love for Zelly until he mentioned the fucking Broncos and the Elways. You know it's all love, Zelly, brother. You know all fun and games.
Okay. Yeah. Now that, Mr. Corey, I can get with that. I can get jiggy with that.
Diamond Dallas Dub.
I can get jiggy with that. I can get jiggy with that.
Hey, so we just gonna call you was it DQ? You should be just DQ then. DQ.
But okay, so U says, I've always been against the Hall of Fame game. I wish it would just be mini games, then the following week preseason games can start, in my opinion. Well, in a sense, it'll start next week because you'll have
excuse me. Damn, that was a beer one, excuse me. But we have to honor the ones that got their gold jacket. Yeah. So that's why they have the game, just for the weekend to fill out. But I understand, I 100% agree with you, Oos, but it's more marketing. It's more to get the money.
Yep. More money.
You know how it goes. Sure. Just to exploit these players a little bit more, just to drain us out money more. So it's not about the Hall of Fame per se, because they do a lot of stuff before the game is even played. Like they have dinners and this, that, and the third.
Dinners, the parade downtown.
So this is just to squeeze the rest of the fans that are there. They're giving them like a bonus. With the football,
they're making money right now too. They're making a lot of money. They just had the kids NFL flag championships there. We're in Philly. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
They sure did.
But no, W was right, man. That parking parking in Philly was different. Center median, sidewalk.
Man, double. I mean, you want to talk about double park? I mean, you're literally trying to place the park, and you got cars just literally double parking right smack dab in the middle of the street. So wait,
I hate to bust my brother out, but I'm gonna do it because you know what? I love him, and this is our damn show. If that was that tight, and no parallel parking ass, that means you were fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Dub can't parallel park for shit. Because guess what? Every time he comes home and he drives and we go somewhere and he's trying to find a parking spot, I'm like, bro, there's one right there. I can't do it. Get the fuck out the car. Get the fuck out the car right now. I'm tired. I will. I know what I've been driving since I was about 10 years old. So driving to me comes natural.
But I will say this.
Park for shit.
But I will say this: the one time I actually did parallel park, I was so proud of myself. I took a picture and showed it to my mom, and my mom thought I had lost my natural damn mind.
And you didn't.
But I did.
To me, no, I think you did send that to me.
I was in the city. I was in San Francisco, where
I
hate driving in the city.
And guess what? You're not the only one. I fucking hate. And for a person that worked in San Francisco for 10 years of his life, I hated it.
Yeah. But to answer, I don't know who asked about the Philly cheesesteaks. I had one. It wasn't from Geno's, but I had one down at the marketplace, and it tastes the same like it does here on the West Coast. I hate to say that. And maybe Geno's is just where it's at, but with the one I had, I was like,
Well, they say
Geno's. It was a long ass line for it, but it's all tourists for sure.
They do say Geno's and Pat's is the go-to spots to go to in Philly.
I'm just saying, but if you don't go to Philly and get a cheesesteak, then you ain't with the Philly.
No, I got a chopped cheese though. I got a chopped cheese croissant.
Okay. Okay. That's like you in there. But when I was down in the East Coast, I was in Virginia. And so we had finished a job, and everybody was like, do you want to go to New York or Philadelphia? I was like, I have no desire to go visit New York. I mean, I've been to San Francisco. So if you've been to San Francisco, that's a mini New York to me. That's how I feel.
Okay.
I'm like, let's go to Philly. And somebody was like, I was like, well, you know what? You guys dropped me off back at the room. You guys go to New York. I don't have a desire to go to New York at all. It's
Gosh.
Like I said,
they got rats as big as cats. No.
Call those walking possums.
No. Exactly.
That's Master Splinter. That's
exactly.
what that is.
And I'll tell you this: I'm not scared of much of anything. I don't have a phobia of too much, but rats is my biggest phobia. And if they as big as fucking cats, I don't need to be out there. Why? But
good point.
Dub, get us back on track. I know we're on track.
We are. Unc just said not even Queens or Brooklyn.
Unc, I have no desire to visit New York. Wait, I'll take that back. They have a Goku noodle shop somewhere in New York. And anybody knows that me, I'm a big anime fan because I'm a 12-year-old with a license. That might get me to New York. That's the only thing, not shoes, not Times Square, not shopping, but they have a Dragon Ball Z noodle shop. I might get there.
I'm only going to New York for one thing.
What's
I'm
that,
going
sir?
to I'm going to
Madison Square Garden.
Okay, that's one. That's about that. But the only thing is, I'm going to Cooperstown and I'm going to the Baseball Hall of Fame, and just leave me alone. Once I get to the Hall of Fame museum,
the Baseball Hall of Fame is in New York.
It's in Cooperstown, but Cooperstown is a very small town. It's like very small town. It's not near the big.
So it's
city.
like Orchard Park.
Okay.
I would say it's kind of like Asbury Park, New Jersey, like in a nice neighborhood of that type of thing.
I gotta say this. we got there, but like 3 hours before the game started, so we went to the shore.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen so many gay men in Speedo thongs with beer bellies and just. I was like, it's a such thing as being too confident, but good for them. It was nasty. It was nasty. But the females, Miz. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You know what? See,
well, actually, true story.
I had a cousin. I had a cousin that lived in that was living in New York.
Oh,
and he was like, "Cuz, come out here." And I'm like, "Cuz, I have no desire." But he was like, "The women." I was like, "Talk to me." He almost got me because of them, because of that. He almost got me to come out there. When he was talking about the women out there, I was like, "Cuz, I'm about to buy a ticket right now."
Yeah.
This is
well, I mean, they do.
I got married, babe.
They do love some West Coast men. I don't know why that is, but
yeah,
they're like, you from the West Coast? I don't know. I don't know why.
You can say the same thing about in certain parts of the South because when I went to Mississippi and they found out I was from California. Oh
yeah. So you got an accent. Like I don't have no damn accent.
Well,
but to them we do.
We
do.
We got a little twang, but see, my family, a piece of my family comes from the South, of course, as I've been Mississippi. If you get me in certain conversations and the conversations get real good, you might hear a Southern twang come out my mouth. And Dub
Same
has
with
been
me.
Same with me. Because he'll look at me and I'll be like, "What? Are we in Mississippi?" I'm like, "Fuck off, Dub."
But no, the same thing has happened to me because they're like, "Are you from the South?" I said, "No, my grandparents were. Papa was from Texas. Granny was from Arkansas. So that's why sometimes if I get passionate about something, the Southernness will come out of me. But I tell people, I'm California West Coast, born and raised through and through. But
all day,
I do have,
day.
I do have Mid-South in. I do have Mid-South in my blood flow, and that can't come out. And that can't come out of me.
I think my uncle can back me up when I say this if he's still watching. I think my grandparents on my dad's side of the family come from Port Arthur, Texas. Mm-hmm. I do know my mom's side of the family. We come from a small town in Mississippi, Prentice, Mississippi. So, okay. But if I'm not lying, does my grandmother come from Port Arthur, Texas, and granddad?
Mr. Moore.
Yeah. Who's?
Miss that man.
Jackson, Mississippi is a
yes.
yes.
Yeah.
I definitely
My whole
go by
family, we all originated from New Orleans, and then
Nolans.
I got
my
family in New Orleans too.
my mom's dad, he was stationed in Fort Wayne, so he went up there for like 10 years and then finished off in Detroit, and then that's when all of us was born. So from Detroit, but the family originated from New Orleans. We still go down there, third world. So
Oh,
yeah.
hey, Juvenile gotta say, I'm a nigga from the third with a hell of a nerve. And if you cross
Man.
my line, then you will serve. So
Man.
yeah.
It's crazy. They just had their the little I forgot what music festival it was, but they were upset because Wayne didn't show up. Everybody from Cash Money was there except Wayne.
Y'all gotta understand. What y'all
Turk
gotta
wasn't
understand.
there. Turk wasn't there.
Turk was not there. Turk was not there. But
And
everybody
that's
say this.
And that's why Wayne didn't get on stage, because Turk was there. And plus, there's still issues with him and Birdman.
Well, I'll say this. Wayne is like the Michael Jackson of the Jackson 5.
Yeah.
You gotta set an appointment to get with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is just, and it ain't even just with music. This man is just everywhere. And ladies and gentlemen, this is an open forum show. So if you expected to come on the Mizzle and Dub show where we're going to talk strictly about sports, you chimed in on the wrong episode, because this is open forum. We got the winning champ, Zelly on here. You know what I'm saying? My brother.
Yes, sir.
I'll be out there in January, Zelly. I hope you won't be busy. I'm coming in January, man.
I won't be busy.
That's my birth month too.
We gonna do something. Texas State Brazil for sure. On me. I got you. I'm just not. This is me being honest. I'm not sure if I'm doing fall brawl. I'm not sure yet. It's up in the air, like with us and the teams. It's like trying to figure out if that's what we're going to do or not. If I don't do it, it's because I just want to really be 100% like for the first time, like playing football, and I haven't.
Well, I'll say this: I'm not coming out. I mean, I know I'm coming out there for the football, but on a different level. No, I want to meet you on a different level, just not on the football field. So if it's not on the football field, brother, like you said, we can go have dinner, chill out, whatever. I just want to. I know we talked enough on this computer. You were the only one I didn't get to meet when I was out there. You know, so I definitely so.
That high low hit me pretty hard, man. I thought my hip was broke. I really did. It was like 3 weeks straight. I really couldn't even walk. Ooh. So I was just grateful that it was just bruised. Because when I got clear, I'm like, oh, I'm hitting somebody now. You know, I was just sitting around too much, man. I
kid you not. I kid you not. The tackle that he made on Pac Money before Munchie settled the interception, he's out there, and Zelly's got this cold, hard stare at me. He's looking at me. He's like, he nods his head. I'm like, okay, I see you. He nodded at me. Then he goes to make the tackle, and then you just saw the passion just come out of him. Which
you got that, but when I hit him with the congratulations, bro was like, I know you want to return, but I had to hit somebody, bro.
Oh yeah, he's like, I'm hitting somebody in the chest.
No, for real. He really, literally, word spoken, hit me in the chat. Was like, bro, I know, yada yada yada. I wanted to hit somebody, and my response was, bro,
yeah,
you did what you had to do. I said you stepped up for your team when they needed you, and you did what you had to do. I may love the 3-on-1 because I always say Zelly gonna give me one every week. Give me one. But when you said you want to run through somebody, I was like, oh, my brother's on a different mission right now. So I understood when you said that.
I wish you could have been there, Miz. I really do. Like, I wish you could have just saw, like, and it wasn't a big crowd. Like, it was big when compared to last year's. Because you admit to that, Dub, it wasn't but it was
both atmospheres were great, but were very, very different.
Yes.
Last year, Bullhead City, like I said, the crowd really helped change the momentum of the game, and the crowd was very lively. I mean, for the people that were there, it was lively, but this game in particular was more
this game was personal. Just go ahead and say that. Go say that. This game was personal.
It was.
Well, I can say maybe, like at first.
Okay. Let me explain why I say it was personal. Because everybody was saying that the Insomniacs wasn't doing this, that, and the third. They had to go to the East Coast to solidify some shit. So to me, when the Insomniacs went to the East Coast, that was just more than a football game. That was a business trip. Yeah. They had to go out there and show, like, okay, y'all say this and the third. We have done that. Y'all defending champs, and y'all still wasn't giving the love that y'all deserve. So y'all didn't be the East Coast team. Well, guess what? Y'all took that business trip. Yeah. Y'all went to the East Coast, and y'all went up to one of the head honchos of the East Coast, and y'all handled business. Yeah. So that's why I say that game a lot more than any other games you guys played, because they gave you guys not a single fucking chance to win that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And y'all went out there and did what y'all do.
BIC by 50. BIC by 50.
Like Loud said.
Tell him, Zelly.
Like Loud said, the Insomniacs came there and broke up some happy homes.
Oh, and punched him in the mouth.
Hey, he ain't lying, Dub.
Y'all punched him in the mouth, Zelly. Like, literally went out there and punched him in the mouth.
They added some of us to their A7 page, like their players page in Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
They up there arguing, like full-fledged arguing, trying to fight each other. Like it's like that it's like that one side chick you don't want to have as a side chick, because she's gonna break up some happy homes. And it is, but I'll say the energy is what is what got me going. And then when they let us meet in the middle, go face to face, like that was it. Because the one dude, Psycho, like as we're changing, he's like sitting in the middle of the field just looking at us. I'm like, what's up, this guy? So I made sure I walked up to him first, grabbed his arms. Like, you too small, bro. Like, you too small. You ain't lifting enough. I gripped it, squats it a few times. And then I saw it was Trey. He was like, they call him like the best 3-on-1 coverage guy in the league. And then Joker, the one who throws it off with different color hair. They're in Danye's face. So, had to play big brother, grabbed Danye, moved him back, got in both their faces, talking crazy. And then dude, the Joker, the guy with the different color hair, he's talking spicy. I'm like, I'm running your ass over, bro. I said, I'm not juking. So I said, I'm coming right at you. Understand that. And then I said, when I'm done with you, I'm coming right for your ass. And I pointed to Trey. I'm like, I'm running both y'all ass over. I'm gonna show y'all something. So then I saw it, and I went back. I watched the game today while I was at work, and that cutback was there. Like I drew Trey in so far, but I just saw Joker, and I just saw Red. Like, I'm about to run this motherfucker over. Like, he about to get all me, But
hey, even before I could even say something to you, that's what I say. My brother hit me up, was like, I know you wanted one, bro, but they was talking too much shit. I had to do something. I was like, handle your business, bro. Yeah, handle your business. But no,
but here's what I don't understand, and I don't know what it is, but it just seems like when the opposing sideline just starts to dance.
Yeah,
that
pissed me off.
And that was Zelly's biggest peeve. He said that on multiple shows. When he saw them dancing, he took that shit personally.
That pissed me off. And then it didn't help that when we had the 3-1 coverage, they had me 30 in either Muncie or it was Trey. They had me on the BIT sideline to run down. And they talking spicy. Oh, this is an easy score. You can't catch him. He's too good. I said, okay. So when I got my hands on both those times, I don't. But I could hit him harder. That last one, I could hit him harder. I really could have.
As I take a page out of my brother's book, Zelly, they must not have watched a lot of West Coast A7.
They don't. And what's
crazy, because if they would have been watching, they know that you are one of the top returners in the West Coast. And so if you can transfer that and you know what to do on the other side of the field, they wouldn't have been talking that shit.
But that's
so and I'm not hating on I watch both sides. Just because I'm affiliated with the West Coast and the Nevada division, I keep it 100. Yeah. You guys should not have opened your mouth and talked about the Insomniacs like the way they did. They gave you guys poster material. We can talk about this now because the season is over.
Yeah.
They gave you guys poster material, and how dare you disrespect the defending champs? I'm sorry. Even if the East Coast were the defending champs, I will be saying the same thing. How dare you disrespect defending champs? They hold the title until you beat them. We've been saying that for years. If you want to be the best, beat the best.
You guys
were the best defending your title, and you guys got no respect the whole fucking year. And all you guys did was be humble.
Yeah.
Go out there and play football. But when it was time to shut up the motherfucking league, you guys shut up the motherfucking league. So again, big shout out to the Insomniacs for defending their fucking title, bro. Let's just.
But here's what I don't understand, and for the life of me, I will never understand. Okay. Yes, it's one thing to have Kenny Mack on the team, and Donnie on the team, and Wilkerson.
Yeah.
But how in the living hell do you not have Eric Schufer Jr. on the all-decade team?
Yeah.
How? Okay.
Yep.
Wait. As you said,
hold on. Okay. So we're just not going to count that. In the last 2 championship games,
all right,
this man has scored 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Not to mention blocked 3 people as Wilkerson is running on a flat tire down the sideline to beat the Nightcrawlers.
Yeah.
Not to mention he almost bust his Achilles going up top to top off the interception, stepping in front of Ashanti Worthy, who Donnie Lyons held to just 2 catches in the whole entire game, and both of those catches were on broken plays.
Preach. The church is open.
He was co-MVP of last year's title game, MVP of this title game, which it should have been co-MVPs between him and Donnie. That's just my but I
love what Munchie said about how humble he was. He took the award, but what he came on our show and said, Donnie, man, I mean, we can sit here and do a whole show on Munchie, man. 100%. We could do a whole show on Munchie.
But he will say, and like he said on the interview towards the play, he said, when it's money on the line,
Donnie,
we don't lose. We don't.
Not at all. No. And what's even crazy is, even though we went out there, we beat their biggest juggernaut there, saying that Symbol BIC team was probably like the best team in all the years of the A7, and we won. We still don't get respect. They're still saying that it's BIC lost because of them. Like we didn't do anything. We didn't stop them multiple times. You know what I'm saying? So the respect it's there from some people like Loud. Yes, the respect is there for him. But everybody else is excuses. And that's all right. But I'm telling you right now.
Hold on, little brother. They still not giving you guys your credit.
No,
the East ain't giving you guys credit.
I'll send you screenshots.
No, I believe you. If you're saying, I believe you. But what I'm saying is, how you guys were giving all that chatter, and then y'all came down there.
Yeah. So I say that to say this, and I'll stop talking. About it.
Okay.
This off season, I'm trying to tell y'all, Dub, I'm taking somebody's soul. I'm trying to come spring. I'm trying to tell you, I'm not playing around. I told Scoot, I told all the coaches, that look, I don't want to return anymore. Like, I don't care if I don't play offense. I want to hit somebody, and I promise you, they gonna feel me. I haven't been 100% in years. I'm taking this season, this fall season off cycle to get 100%. I'm telling you, the whole body transformation is just. I'm telling you, I'm being humble. I'm not playing with these niggas. I'm not. I'm taking somebody's life. I'm not playing. I'm going down this next spring. I'm going down as the best 301 coverage guy. I promise you. I put that on my life. I'm taking somebody fucking soul, and they bet not run my way. I'm trying to tell you. I don't care who it is. I just want to hit. I feel like I can benefit my team on the 301 coverage, and that's what I'm going to do. And if I get the return, I'm not joking. I'm running through somebody. That's all I'm doing. I'm not playing with these dudes.
Right now, right now you sound like AJ. Please run to my side. Please run to my side. Please run to my side. You sound like AJ right now, which is scary.
Yeah.
But
I'm telling you,
now again, BIC did not score any championship points, and the one championship point that the Insomniac scored proved to be the difference in the game. Okay,
guess who practiced championship points?
The day of.
That morning.
The day of.
Hey.
Yes, the day of.
Hey, Miz, hungover and everything. I don't know what I was thinking.
Well, not just that. Of course, Steve takes a drone shot, and of course, our beloved Viking is of course not wearing no shirt. Go figure, because that's just what Scotty does.
He's a Viking.
He's a Viking. But here's the thing: we're not even talking about what happens if Scooter doesn't throw the interception. Which, by the way, Davik did have his man beat.
Yeah. Davik did. Danye did. You know, it was a lot of missed deep balls that our players open, and they make excuses that, you know, well, they left championship points. We left fucking touchdowns.
Yeah, because if Wilkerson does not fumble, if Wilkerson does not fumble, he more than likely scores on that possession.
Since we're going there, and I know that we've been giving everybody their praise, but let's give a shout out to Mr. Wilkerson, because after that fumble, he was running hard.
He took those gloves off and
tell him Zelly. Tell him Zelly
around the fingers.
No,
shit got real. Shit got real after that fumble.
Let's be real. He put on the Ric Flair tape and said, "Enough's enough." That's what he did.
Yeah, shit got real. And after we can discuss it now. But once you guys went to that Wildcat, Wilkerson and Juice was just they were the big heart and soul. The reason why you guys, if you want to be technical,
well again, you look at the fourth quarter. No, you look as the game goes on. Now, yes, we know that every time when the BIC plays you, yes, it is physical to a T.
Yes.
But
BIC
has never played against the physicality that the Insomniacs bring, because number one,
which is very physical.
Number one, trying to block Kenny Mack and Big Oos for 60 minutes, trying to block Big West and Big Kenny Mack. That's going to be tiring all day long. And then you add the implement of Scooter going from quarterback to Innocence, the fourth offensive lineman, along with Schwank.
Silent MVP. Scooter is a silent MVP. Let's just throw that out there, because that man went from quarterback to elite blocker.
So you have all that beef, and Schwank is no skinny guy either. Schwank is pretty big, but
he got those dad legs now.
So you got those four guys consistently blocking.
Yeah.
Not to mention the way, and not to mention with the force that Wilkerson and Juice run with, and they're two different styles. They're both power runners, but they run so different. But they both also have game-breaking home run speed. Like I said, as the way Juice is built, you're not supposed to be running fast like that.
Wow. Big man with football.
And then the fact that he's only 20.
Yeah,
he's only 20.
That's a kid. He's a kid.
Yes,
he's a baby.
Yeah,
excuse me. When I say that, I am 41 years old. When he says 20, that is a fucking baby to me.
Yeah, he is. I coached him for a little bit before COVID kicked off. I coached him.
He's a grown ass man, but I thought that was a grown ass man. If you understand my sentiment.
Yeah, no, he hasn't hit his prime. He don't got hair on his nuts yet. Nuts ain't dropped yet. That kid's different, man. That kid's different, man.
No, but I know you're laughing, but that was something our dad would say.
Yeah.
I think Zelly needs to be popped.
No, when I still heard that he was 20, I'm like, excuse me? What?
Right?
You want to run that by me again?
And he runs a 4.5.
Can I see the birth certificate?
He runs a 4.5. Don't let Corey and whoever they say on the broadcast during the game. No, he runs a 4.5 right now.
4.5.
He's grabbing rim with two hands.
That is a man child. He's a fucking man child.
You know, it's just I can't. I'm excited for this offseason, but I can't wait to step back on the field. Cannot wait. I really can't.
Well,
because
you already know
I
how
just
I feel about you. Already know how I feel about you on the field, little bro.
I'm coming different. I'm coming different. I'm trying to tell you.
I love your mindset right now.
I'm just coming.
I love it. So that means you need to tell me I need to take my mind off you doing 3-on-1 and you just wrecking shit now. My mindset need to go to you wrecking shit now.
Yeah, I'm Wreck-It Ralph. I'm trying to tell you. If Diane needs a break, I'll go on and return some. But
okay.
I'm trying to.
You are, but Zelly, I just want you to be great on the field. So if you're telling me that you're ready to knock heads off, that's all. I want that. I just want you great, man. I love watching you play. So whatever.
I just want to be a great teammate. I was gonna be a great teammate. I want to benefit the team where I can. You know, to be the best.
You are a great teammate.
You know, so but
well,
again, I gotta give a shout out to freaking Davion Duncan. I gotta give a shout out to Cody Johnson. Everyone else that's on the three that does the 3-on-1 coverage. Like I'm just Stone Stevenson, even though he wasn't there. Like it's some great guys on our 3-on-1 coverage team, and just for Davion and Cody, like hey, take it. You know, so I owe them. I owe them a lot, and
but the trajectory.
I gotta fight for that spot. I gotta fight for that spot. It's just that simple. Like we got some great guys on that coverage.
Facts, but the trajectory of the game changed when you went in along with Cannon and whoever the thrower was. The trajectory changed because, well, first off, Mac and Stone are one of the most for sure tacklers in the 3-on-1. Because once they got you, once they wrap you, you're not going anywhere. And those two played a big role last year in containing BME Keese on the night crawlers because BME Keese had that one good return, and in a sense, they weren't a factor in the 3-on-1 for the rest of the game. Like I said, after Pac Money took that one back, which rightfully so, he made Cody miss, and then that was all she wrote. But once Zilly got in there,
not to cut you off real quick, Dub, I think after Pac Money took that to the house, I think they took that shit personally. They were like, that shit ain't gonna happen again.
And it didn't.
And you saw, like I said, as when Zelly got on the field, that shit did not happen after that. They took that shit
trajectory change.
Those 2 weeks just leading up to the game, it was Pac Money this, Pac Money that, Pac Money this, Pac Money that. And when I think it was on the other side of the ball, and I said I got cleared. When my doctor texted me, I said I'm fucking this kid up, bro. Like I'm sick of him. Sorry, cussing. My bad, pops. If your dad's listening to Miz, I'm sorry.
Hey, no, Zelly. Speak freely on our show, brother.
This is our show. And that's how I feel now. You know, I talked to Corey as who you say is the best 3-on-1 coverage guy. He said Trey. I'm like, all right. And it's okay. It's okay. It's just I want to know everyone's top 5 in every position. What's your top 5, especially when it comes to 3-on-1 coverage? Because I'm coming for that shit. And I hope whoever they say is the best, I hope they really working. I really do. Because I'm taking that shit. I'm telling you. I know I stopped talking about it, but just I'm ready. I'm trying to tell you, they woke up the wrong person, and then they talked up that guy, and they fucked up at least.
Y'all got my brother fired up. But now the piggyback on, and I know we're gonna settle some shit earlier, but to piggyback on how we didn't get Munchie on the list,
bro, that pissed him off. It pissed him off.
Well, I don't think Munchie needed that. Because he went on the field and just showed the reason why that he should be on that list. But Munchie wanted that championship. And that's what I try to go back and tell everybody. Listen to that interview when I
look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Look at Munchie right there. But I want to say we got to go back to when I was out there and Munchie did that interview after y'all beat the Force. Just listen to what he was saying in that interview, is what you guys did on that field.
Yeah.
He took that shit. Munchie don't fuck around, and that's why I knew you guys were never out that game. Because not on top of that, like we said on previous shows, you guys, everybody is slightly a coach on you guys' team, so you guys are never gonna be like other teams, like oh my god, this that happened. You guys are gonna always be even keel.
They don't get flustered.
You guys trust each other, and when you have that, you can never beat a team that has that.
And we all play together. You know, like this is not our first rodeo, it's not our second, not our third rodeo, not our fourth. Like we've been playing together. You know, I don't know if y'all know, I played indoor ball and Munchie was my quarterback. So Munchie knows me. He knows how to talk to me, he knows how to pump me up. Like I'm trying, like this just not no team assembled just with good players. Like we play together. We still do. We travel to Florida every January.
So now I understand the super team talk then.
Yeah, like we play together.
But guess what? Establish your team to be the same way that they are.
Yeah.
And contend.
I think what's it been 3 years, Dub? The Nevada division been part of the A7?
3 years. Yep.
3 years, 2 natties.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
talk your shit, little bruh. Talk your shit, little bruh.
And it's not an insomniac thing. Like, put some fucking respect on the West Coast.
On
like,
Vegas.
Start fucking respect. I'm trying to tell you, we the real
Vegas,
death row. We the real death row. I'm trying shit.
Well, here's the thing.
Hold on, Doug. Hold on. As we sit here talking, shout out to Boss Man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Boss Man.
Oh yeah, Mr. Duncan. Absolutely.
Mr.
Yeah.
Duncan.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to tell you, hey,
Absolutely.
don't let us three-peat. I'm trying to tell you, don't let us three-peat.
No. Hey, Zelly, we speak shit into existence. Yeah. Talk your shit. 3P.
Man, we coming.
Just say it. 3P.
Coming. We're not satisfied. We're not satisfied.
And and ladies and gentlemen, as you just sit here and heard from a champion that just won, he just said they're not satisfied. That is a heart of a fucking champion.
Here's the thing that scared me. And like me and Scooter were talking, and Scooter's like, we haven't even played a perfect game yet. And I'm like, oh, that's scary.
Still haven't.
All that's scary. I'm like, oh, that's scary. Oh, that is scary. I said, heaven forbid if and when that happens. Because if that happens, good God.
But Dub, I'm asking Dub this, but I'm saying this I'm asking you as well, Zelly.
Mm-hmm.
Does a team that does something perfection, are they going to recognize that it was perfection?
No, never will.
No, never will. No.
That's why you guys are hard as a champion. Because I say that on the basketball court. I play basketball. Yeah. Football is my passion, though. I'm a better basketball player. Well, I can play both. But on the basketball court, if I accomplished something, but I was like, I'm not done. I still have that desire. I have that desire. Like, yeah, we won this, but was this our best?
No, and
did we play our best?
No, we know that we didn't play our best at all. You know, I'll admit, yes, BIC they left points out there. Yes, they did.
Y'all did too, though.
But we left points as well. You know, but we stuck to the game plan, and you know, and we got the job done. But we're not satisfied. Like we're in the weight room already. Everybody is in the weight room. Like
Here's the thing.
Shit.
Even when Sterry scored to take the lead, Scooter said, "Okay, I got three plays in my head right now.
Just get to the 50."
Yeah, if Danye can get to the 50, I got 3 plays and 1 timeout. We'll score.
Yeah,
that's what they were talking about.
Big bro, I've been like when we pulled up to the field, we were walking. I'm yelling, "Y'all fucked up now. Y'all done fucked up." I was yelling, "Y'all fucked up." You know, y'all woke up the wrong people.
Y'all woke up my little brother.
And we haven't played the complete game. That's 100% true. 100% true. And I just hope that they give the entire Nevada division our respect. Give us our flowers now because Stick With It is a good team. The Forest is a good team.
Is it come through Vegas? You guys have proven
yeah,
your
I
point that
would love
everything needs to
that.
come to Vegas now.
I would love that, but at the same time, I don't care going to somebody else's home and whooping their ass.
And see, that's what I love about you guys. It does not matter. We just want to play football.
Yep.
And
Again, their moniker has always been we're just
Tell
better. That's
Tell
been their
him.
moniker. That has been the moniker.
And Munchie has said that shit on countless times.
Yes, we're just better.
Not even that. My freshman year was Kenny Mack's senior year. We went to the same school. Like we know each other. We know each other. That's not when people like us. It's super team. It's not a super team. It's chemistry. We know each other outside of football. Like that's just what it is.
How can you hit on that? But ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining in right now, we have A7 champion, my little brother. If you don't get any bigger, Zelly on the show right now. And we're just sitting here shooting the shit. We're talking about the A7 championship. We were talking about a little bit of the Olympics, but right now, man, hey, brother, I do love your game, man.
I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate about it. I really
am. I love what you just said right now. That you ready to take on another role.
Yeah,
you have done something so well, and you know what? I don't care if you don't take one to the house. Now I want to see you knock somebody out. Now our text messages or whatever we talk is like, I need you to take somebody out today, Zelly.
Yeah, I got you.
See,
I got you.
And he said that on 3-on-1, so I know my brother got me when he's saying that. So
I promise you, I got you. I'll get you some touchdowns too. I promise you, I will. But
I know.
I'm just looking to give the defense a better field position for our defense. By pitting that the offense. But
Dub,
besides that, man, I'm excited.
Dub, you hear that? Season. This is a man that he knows what his talent is and his worth, but he just wants to do more for the team. Yeah. I love that.
Yep. Together, everyone achieves more. Together, everyone achieves more.
But really, are we really surprised by that? Because again,
no.
If there's one thing I've learned in covering this football team in the 2 seasons that I've been associated with the league, is the fact that 1, they don't get flustered. 2, it's okay, something bad happens, okay, next play we'll get it back. That's all I saw on the sidelines during this game. It was like, okay, next play we'll get it. It was like, you hear Dice or you hear Tommy or you hear JB or you hear Coach Jason, next play we got it. And I will tell you, like, Zelly was all up in Will Franklin's ear in the first half about flags and whatnot.
That dude.
And I mean, Derek is trying to do everything to calm Zelly down.
For me,
because Zelly was hot.
Every game, like it's not gonna be ref perfectly. It's not. But no. What bothered me? Let me know if I'm wrong, Dub. What bothered me, and you too, Mizzle, because you listened when he came on. Will Franklin did. He said we're not allowing anything. Like he said, we're not allowing players to leave the sidelines. I'm like, dude, you're not following the own rules. Like your own rules you put in place. Like you went on the podcast to tell all this stuff, and you're not enforcing it. But I was that's what frustrated me the most about him. But I call Will Franklin. He's like the Vanilla Vic of refs. He's the Jordan Davidson of refs, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Stop it! Stop! Damage him.
And I'll still buy him a drink, but maybe he's better at reffing if he's intoxicated or something. But it was bad.
No. One thing I will say though, I am not the one to criticize referees because that's not my place.
It's a hard job, 100%.
It is it is.
It is, but
100%.
But the back judge in that game, what are you looking at? Okay.
My biggest peeve about the game was, and I'll say this, and you can call me whatever at home, whatever. How do you call Munchie out of bounds when he was clearly never out of bounds?
And we couldn't challenge it.
You couldn't challenge it?
They said no. They said Will said no. But
for some reason, it was an unchallengeable play.
The fumble. He challenged
the fumble. I'll say this. They sit here and say they couldn't have that it wasn't footage enough. I'm like, hold on, brother. I'm sitting here watching this shit on my laptop and my smart TV. I didn't see Munchie go out of bounds.
He wasn't even close.
I saw Derek and Dub with the white tape before the fucking game.
I would rather them had said he got tackled and his forward progress got stopped.
But it wasn't. He was still going. He would have scored.
I would have took that. I would have took that.
Listen to what I'm trying to say. Listen to what I'm trying to say. They said the reason why the play was stopped because Munchie was out of bounds. Clearly he wasn't. But if you're going to say his forward progress got stopped, I slightly would have agreed with that more. But clearly said he was out of bounds. And I'm at home watching this game. And you guys are on the field. And we're not saying that you're like trying to make that towards your side. Yeah. Because I don't feel that you guys will do that. And even if you guys are trying to do that, I'm like, I'm watching this game at home. Where did Munchie go out of bounds? Yeah. Like the sideline is like here. Munchie was over here. So what are you looking at?
Yeah, you couldn't say it was his cleats. He had on some distinct cleats. But I mean,
here nor there. You guys,
we got the job done. But just know we're not satisfied. We're coming and. Now they're saying we got to go through the gauntlet of the East Coast. All right, bring your last one to the West Coast then.
But why? You guys are the defending champs yet again. Yeah. Why you guys have to go through the gauntlet? The gauntlet should come through Vegas.
They don't believe in us. Like I told you, they said that we got to beat Patterson. We got to beat the Watchmen. Like bring them on. Then what you gonna say? We beat y'all best team. We beat y'all best team.
Yeah, I love it. Okay. Let me rephrase that. They beat an undefeated BIC team. Yeah. Okay, this is the equivalent to the 2007 Patriots. Lost in the game that mattered the most.
Yeah. No, it was a collective team effort. A collective team effort.
Oh, definitely.
For sure. And
definitely.
I might watch the game again tomorrow. To be honest, it's man. It's awesome. It's awesome.
I have watched it a few times, and it's just like I said. They're
yeah. We can talk about this all night. We can talk about this.
I don't want to say. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say. Well, I'm just gonna say like this. It definitely would have been a different story if Davik and Wilkerson scored those, because you guys were moving the ball efficiently on those first two drives, and you guys got in your own way. If that does not happen, I don't think the final score is a 1-point victory. It's probably maybe a 2-score game, as some people might have predicted. But at the end of the day, what matters is, like Herm Edwards says, you play to win the game. And at the end of the day, it's a 60-minute game, and at the end of the day, you guys won the game.
I agree. When Danye made his case for the best DB in the league. He did. He made his case. He shut down the best receivers they called in the league. He shut them down. Two catches. And
on broken plays.
Yeah. Okay, so we can talk about this all night, man. I'm excited. Just wait, Miz. I'm trying to tell you. Just wait. I'm trying to tell you, man.
There's no waiting. You guys already showed me what this league is all about. I'm glad I got to see it live, so I fully understand, so I can really start broadcasting with my brother about this show. I mean, I know I can sit here and watch it from my television, but to be on that field and see what you grown men do is totally different from watching it on YouTube or whatever. I heard every single hit, lick, and I believed in this league before that I saw it live, because we all played as a kid tackle football in the streets. We did that without even passing it like this. But to see what this league has now done live, let's go.
Yeah.
And so if you telling me right now that you're about to be a different player from what you showed me already,
100%.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it, bro. I'm ready for it.
100%. I'm telling
Now,
you, it's go ahead.
Heading back to the football with pads and a helmet. What is your guys' take on this new kickoff rule that we saw that took place tonight? Will it bring back some luster to the return game on the kickoff return, or
Well,
it'd be
I'll pick
more
it back off to you,
impressive.
Zelly. Go for it.
It'd be more impressive. I mean, they're doing it because it's safer, which I agree. It does look safer. But if someone can return that, like being that close, like that's impressive in my opinion. It's just trying to find ways to make the league and just football in general just, I guess, safer. But at the end of the day, it's grown men wearing pads that wants to hit, and accidents are still going to happen. But I'm all for it. Go ahead, Miz.
Um, I I like it because it gives us a little more entertainment on the aspect of it. I just wish that the NFL can slightly adapt what the A7 has done, because it's a little more entertaining
That'd be
from
crazy.
my perspective. Just
Can you
imagine if you put
freaking Devin Hester, about to get his gold jacket. Devin Hester against 3 people.
Thank you.
Against 3 people.
Thank you.
Not 11, 3.
I love what what A7 is trying to do. I mean, what A7 is doing. But I to get back to what the NFL is doing, it's good, because now you get returns regardless, because they're putting stipulations on kickoffs now. The only thing I don't like the stipulation rule is that you can't onside kick unless you're losing or in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
I don't like that, because I believe you should pull out an onside kick any fucking time you please to try to give your team an advantage.
Oh yeah, I mean, again,
if it doesn't work, you're putting your defense out there to stop your decision.
Again, we go back to Super Bowl 44 and Sean Payton with the onside to start the second half. That changed
the whole
everything.
Game. Yes.
Changed everything in that game.
So that's about the only rule I don't. That's about the only rule I don't like. They can't onside kick at any moment, because I believe if you can pull that shit off, and you have the confidence in your special teams to pull that off, no matter what position of the game, do that shit. Because I'm a fan of. I don't want to be like, I know what's coming. I know the outcome. Hit me with oh my God, he just pulled an onside kick. It's the fucking second quarter. And they're only losing by 3. You know what I'm saying? Give me that.
It's a momentum thing for sure. But then, what are you guys' thoughts on Mike Trout being out for the season? Is it time for him to leave?
I know. Sucks. Either he needs to leave or he needs to retire, because he's not playing full season baseball right now.
The Angels have literally wasted his career. And it's a shame. Because he's only been to the postseason.
Dub. That's a harsh thing to say, because a lot of time he's not been healthy. So how they're wasting his time when he's not been healthy?
You got it. Just like you got to protect your golden goose, like how the WNBA should be doing Caitlin Clark. You got to protect your golden goose when it comes to Mike Trout. You're not putting people around him that's going to help him succeed.
100. Love you. Love that statement, Zelly. Love that one.
And I think it's time for him to go. I think if he wants to win, I hate to say that, if he wants to win, he got to go.
Just don't go to that other. Just don't go to that other team in LA. We'll be good.
Okay, now up until I'm gonna say after COVID, from 2012 to 2019, he averaged nearly, we'll say, about 135 games a year. He was consistent.
You know what? Dub, why you will say it? We're all adults on this show right now. I'm not gonna pause myself and put myself on camera. I'm gonna do the R. Kelly thing, Dub, so you can go ahead and say that. So,
all right. Well, while he goes in R. Kelly, I mean, Mike Trout is a 3-time MVP, 11-time All-Star, 2-time All-Star Game MVP, 9-time Silver Slugger Award winner. But my point is, he has always been in contention to win an MVP. He's led the league in RBIs, led the league in stolen bases, led the league in walks, on base plus slugging, OPS. I mean, he has had a very distinguished career. He's led the league in runs 4 times. But the last 2 seasons, he has been injury prone. I mean, he's still only 32 years old. So, I mean, he's not washed up by any means. But my thing is, the Angels did pay him that big deal. As Zelly just chimed out. His live went down, so hopefully he'll be back in just a second. As we welcome you to episode number 228 of the Mizzle and Dub Show. As we have been joined by one of the members of the A7FL National Champions, the Insomniacs, as Wade Wilson makes his way back in here as Zelly's live feed went down, but hopefully he'll be back momentarily.
Hey, Doug, should we bring SG on? SG been wanting to get on the show for a minute. Should we? He's been
asking. So I mean, the least we can do is let him come on. But
is this a show that we should allow him on, or we should get him on another one?
No, he's been asking. Let him come on for a few minutes. But SG, just don't be outrageous, okay? That's all we ask.
Yeah, we're keeping it real professional right now. So send us your email in the private chat, SG, and then we'll get you on the show. This is an open forum show, so we do want to reach out to our fans. So,
but here is the list of preseason games coming up next week, as it's all through the weekend. So we got 2 games. I was going to say the list of bullshit football for this week, one of the preseason. So Thursday, to kick it off, we got the Panthers and the Patriots in Foxborough. And then in the nightcap, we have the Lions and the Giants in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
So we got football tomorrow as well.
No. This is next week. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. This is starting next Thursday on the 8th. So Thursday, Panthers, Patriots, Lions, and Giants on Thursday. Then on Friday, 3 games, Texans and the Steelers in Pittsburgh. Then the Falcons and Dolphins in Miami. And the Battle of the Birds in Baltimore between the Ravens and the Eagles. Then Saturday, my beloved team starts off their preseason in Tennessee against the Titans. We got the Commanders taking on the Jets in East Rutherford. Bills and the Bears, and Mizzle's beloved Raiders in the pirate ship in Minnesota against the Vikings with that annoying Viking horn. And then also on Friday, also we got Packers and Browns in the Dog Pound, which that'll be the week after SummerSlam, as SummerSlam is this upcoming Saturday at the Dog Pound on Peacock. At I want to say 5 p.m. if I'm not mistaken.
Stay tuned. There might be a WWF version of that show after they finish.
There possibly could be a Ring Psychology podcast show after SummerSlam. So stay tuned for that, folks. Shout out to our good buddy Josh Prenato, the All Pro Jaffos. Which by the way, please subscribe to their page on the Prenato Brothers Production YouTube channel.
Get the numbers up.
Buccaneers and Bengals in the jungle, Chiefs and Jaguars in Jacksonville, Chargers and Seahawks in Inglewood, and the Saints and the Cardinals in the desert in Glendale. And in the nightcap on Sunday, the 11th, the John Elways take on the Colts, and the Cowboys take on the Rams in Inglewood. So that's your
so for those that don't understand, when we say the John Elways, that's the Denver Broncos.
Yes, because as Mizzle has been saying for years, John Elway is the logo of the Broncos.
And Vance Joseph.
Oh, baby. Now, real quickly, while we wait to see who else is gonna come on, the battle in training camp between Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell. What's your intel from what you've seen and from what you've read, and who should get the first run against the Vikings with the offense on this upcoming Saturday, do you think?
Well, hold on. Let me keep got to keep the cone lit. So what I'm hearing coming out of the training camp is neither quarterback has taken the reins and owned the position. And that's what the head coach wants. But with that said is they're going up arguably one of the top 10 defenses in the league. So shit's not going to be what we expect coming out of training camp because you're looking at a revamped offensive team compared to a defense that's been pretty much together for 3 years. So I'm not taking out of this training camp as like, oh my God, Minshew or O'Connell ain't took it. I'm looking at the offense is being revamped to where that we're going to be leaning on our defense more to win games. But I want our quarterback to be manageable. You have a good defense. Don't do too much. If we have a lead, check that motherfucking football down. Don't try to be the fucking hero to put the game out. If you can put Daniel Carlson in a situation to win us the games, I am on that. I get that we didn't draft the quarterback for the future. We have patches right now for our quarterback. Yes, we drafted Aiden O'Connell. This is his second year, but he didn't get drafted to be the starter. So if you're asking me what I look at out of this, right now I'm more focused on the defense because I believe the defense is going to do what it needs to do to win us this game. I just need the quarterback just to make that right decision at the time. Are we a Super Bowl contender? Fuck no. We're too far away from that because we don't have the franchise quarterback. We have everything else around us but the quarterback. We got the number one. Well, I'll say this. If a Raider Nation is watching this, you can also say we don't have a number one running back. But I'm going to say this. Don't sleep on Zeus.
No, don't do that.
I think
don't
Zeus can
don't do that. Don't make that mistake.
I think Zeus can get 1,200 yards. I just want Zeus to make sure that he's keeping whatever the quarterback is upright. This fucking team has the potential, and I know I went off a little bit, but guess what? This is our motherfucking show. My brother didn't tell me to stop talking, so I'm gonna keep talking. I think if we can just slightly equal to what the defense is doing, we could be a playoff team and maybe shock a team, but we won't make it to the Super Bowl. And that's where I'm leaving it at that. We're good enough defensive-wise because the way the league is going, you have to have a defense. If you don't have a defense, yeah, you're going to say, well, the Kansas City Chiefs won it without a defense. Well, yeah. But the other side defense couldn't stop their offense. They built their team to win on offense. So guess what you got to do to stop the team that's winning? Build your fucking defense. So until you beat the Chiefs defensive-wise, they're going to continue to run their offense because you're not stopping it. I promise you, you figure out the Chiefs' offense, they will become a defensive team, and that's where the NFL will open up a little bit more. My opinion. This could be wrong.
But one thing I will say, certainly in training camp, is the secondary has gotten a lot more confident in their play so far in this training camp, and that is.
Are we talking about my organization?
Yes, we are. Still talking about the Shield.
Well, you got Nate Hobbs out there who is due for a contract right now, and I hope that young man gets what he deserves. But when Nate Hobbs is healthy, we're good. I know we brought on Marcus Epps because he's a Super Bowl champion, but I have a big disdain to when we sign players that won a Super Bowl. Larry Brown is one of my biggest issue. He was a Super Bowl MVP And the moment he came to the Raiders, he forgot that he was a Super Bowl MVP.
But I will say, so far in this camp, Epps and Trayvon Mourning have had very good, solid camps thus far, and they have developed a very good chemistry. But again, like I said, it's training camp.
You can say all that because
I agree.
Not going against nobody.
I agree. It still has to play out on the field. Now, like I said,
I need results.
Practice is just practice. Truth be told, but I mean, like I said, you need to see it on film against somebody else, because I mean, I could talk about how I've been impressed with the rookie from Kansas, Dominic Puny, in regards to my team and the stuff that Ricky Pearsall has done. But at the end of the day, you want to see how will that look against the Titans, just like you want to see how is it going to look for you guys against the Vikings next week. So I get it. I do. I understand it wholeheartedly, full-fledgedly. It's just, something you just want to see, because like I said, I mean, they're all 32 teams are tired of hitting each other in practice.
Indeed.
They want to hit somebody else in opposing colors, and we will finally get that starting next Thursday. So, only a 5-game slate in Major League Baseball today. As the Guardians beat the Orioles 10-3, Royals beat the Tigers 7-1, Braves beat the Marlins 4-2, Cubs beat the Cardinals 5-4, and in 10 innings, the Rockies beat the Angels by a final score of 5-4. Cubs beat the Cardinals 5-4, and that's your slate on Thursday. Everybody back in action on Friday. Giants with a big series against the Reds. The Giants are still 4.5 back of the last wildcard spot, which is currently being held by the Arizona Diamondbacks. But the Giants 6-4 in their last 10 games, but have a chance to get closer. Logan Webb pitched fantastic on Tuesday night.
Didn't he?
He looked like his old self with a 1-0 shutout victory against the A's. He was outstanding.
One run. One goddamn run.
It was enough for them to get
the hell with them
to get the win over the A's 1-0. But I mean, a lot of people feel like this training deadline didn't go as perceived. I mean, some teams made some move, but I mean, Blake Snell is still with the Giants. I know people had called the Giants asking for Snell, but they decided to keep him. And I mean, yes, if they can,
but why?
Because now I'm not speaking for the front. I'm not speaking for Farhan. Because Lord knows I would love for them to get rid of Farhan. You as well. But for some reason, he really believes that they still have enough to make one of these wildcard slots, which, I mean, like I said, they're only 4.5 back in the wildcard spot, in the last wildcard spot, and anything could happen. Now, my question is, can the San Diego Fathers keep up? We know the Padres have been known to collapse before. So there's that question. I don't think the Diamondbacks are going to collapse, because the Diamondbacks are starting to get their players back, and they've taken off. I mean, they are.
And they already been there.
7-3.
They already been there, so they know what it takes.
They're 7-3 in their last 10, and like you just said, they got in with 84 wins and rode that to the World Series before they ran into Bruce Bochy. So we know what the Diamondbacks are certainly capable of. But I mean, here's the teams in the wild card that the Giants have to jump over just to get to that last spot. The Pirates have been a good story, but can the Pirates maintain that? We don't know. We have seen the Mets collapse before. These are the Mets. So, I mean, St. Louis, yes, they have some pedigree there, but St. Louis is not the same. So I mean, really, it's, can you get to where the Diamondbacks and the Padres are? Because I don't think the Braves are going to give up that slot. And considering that they just added And just considering that they just re-added Jorge Soler to add to that already deep lineup, which
forgot about that.
It's going to help them, and I don't think Atlanta's going to lose that one wildcard slot. But I mean, it's like this: you can jump past the Pirates, Mets, and Cardinals because, like I said, they've been ebb and flow and been roller coaster all year long, so that can happen. But I mean, if they can get to where the Diamondbacks and the Padres are, like I said, anything can happen. And plus, we saw what SG, as Mizzle said, tell us where to send the link to so you can come on.
And by the way, SG, we're not possibly going to be on any time longer because it's almost nap time for both of us. So, but if you can get the email to us soon, we can get you on for a little bit.
But if that doesn't happen, next show we will definitely have you come on because you have been asking and you've been asking, and we've been doing. We need the email.
If you can send that to our private chat, we will add you on.
But how?
But I think we're probably gonna Dub? You think we got about under half an hour for us? Maybe if that.
If we don't start dozing off.
Right. So SG, right now, this possibly ain't the show to join because we're pretty much gonna wind it down, but we're looking to do a show ASAP. So just send your email and I will write it down personally if I can see it, and we will definitely get you on. Well, there it is. So okay. Let me go find a pen and paper. We'll write that down, and you will definitely be on our next show. But go ahead, Deb.
No, but I mean it's it's just really about who can get hot because I mean we saw what Robbie Ray did in his first start against the Dodgers. No hit them for 5 innings. He's a former Cy Young winner. We know what Matt Snell can do. His last game, he struck out 15 Colorado Rockies. Like I said, we saw what Logan Webb just did Tuesday night. So if those three can get right along with Kyle Harrison, and not to mention the young kid Birdsong, who's been fantastic since he's been called up. I mean,
yes, another
certainly in a short series, having to deal with Robbie Ray, Snell, and Webb in a short series, that's something you might not want to see, especially if all three of those guys are on top of the game. But I mean,
yes,
that's here nor there. But they both have to get. I mean, here's the thing all year about the Giants. It seems like whenever they get 2 games under 500, they seem to can't get over that ledge. If they could somehow find a way to get over 500 and possibly go on a run, they have a chance to make up some games in this wild card slot. Because I mean, here's the thing. I still think the National League is wide open because I mean the Phillies for most of the season have had the best record in baseball, and then the Yankees just came in there and just swept them. And I mean, Jazz Chisholm, since he has become a Yankee, has done nothing but rake. He has been a tremendous fit for the Yankees since they traded for him, and that certainly will add on to the dynamic along with Aaron Judge, who more than likely Aaron Judge will win the AL MVP again. He's just been fantastic. But I mean, the Dodgers been leaking oil. Philly's been leaking oil.
Can I say this real quick?
Go ahead.
I'm a little jealous that everybody am I like a stepchild? You've been getting all these fucking nicknames through all this show, and ain't nobody said nothing about Mizzle. Am I like fucking invisible? Like, hold on. As I know my brother will say this, and I won't take the credit for it, but I'm the motherfucker that started this shit.
He's not wrong.
The Mizzle and Dub show got started because of my black ass.
He's not wrong.
So hold on.
And I have said this at verbatim all the time. I said, he will get most of the credit. I'm only going to take like 7%. But the 93, that's all him.
But I will always say, fuck off. This was our idea. But right now, in our chat, everybody's been giving you the fucking nicknames, and I've been over here like,
well,
what?
Well, some of them I don't agree with because I mean, Mr. Corey just likes to bust out with the whole.
Give a damn if you agree to none of them. You were getting nicknames. I never got an opportunity to be like, hey, that shit's funny, but no, you have. I know that was me being a little spoiled little fucking child right there. I don't give a damn. This is my goddamn show too. No. I just had I was that was just my fun little segment.
But that's why it works. But special thanks to Zelly, Mr. Denzel Daniels of the Las Vegas Insomniacs of the Ace NFL for joining us on this open forum show where we that is our little big. That's that. Do we have another little big brother right now? Does Zelly fall into that category? He just might. He just might.
Because you know what? He does give us the respect as older brother. So I think we might have to give Zelly that title to fall in because there's not many that's in that title.
No, not at all.
I think we only have 2, and now we have a third. So okay.
Oh, but before we go,
yes,
to one of our very dear friends and family member, and he's been a multiple time guest on this show.
NBA Insider, NBA Insider, ladies and gentlemen,
and Mizzle's fellow Tar Heel, Steve Dugan.
To the next chapter, right?
To the next chapter, my friend. May this next chapter be full of blessings, prosperity, peace, joy, and happiness. Mizzle and I love you immensely. Happy birthday.
Yes,
hopefully the missus I know she did, so I'm not gonna say that I know
I'm
she
about
did.
To say don't say that. Don't say that.
I know she did, but Steve, I know somewhere you'll be watching this later on, but we love you. Happy birthday. Enjoy this next chapter and make it as great as you want it to be on this day. Yes, by all means, salute to many, many more, and may God
you
keep
old bastard.
May God keep you and bless you on this your special day. So definitely didn't want to leave without saying that and wishing the best for our very good dear friend, brother, and fellow member and multi-time guest on this show, the one, the only Mr. Steve Dugan. So we appreciate you, Steven, again. Happy birthday. One last score before we get out of here in the CFL. The Winnipeg Blue Bombers a shutout as they beat the BC Lions by a final score of 25-0 up there in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Tomorrow we have the Hamilton Tiger Cats taking on the Montreal Alouettes, the defending champions. That's at 4:30. And then Saturday we have the Elks against the Wolf Riders in Saskatchewan. And then Sunday, me and Mizzle will be at war because his beloved Toronto Argonauts are taking on my beloved Calgary Stampeders Sunday at 4 p.m.
I don't know you.
Game will take place in Calgary, Alberta at McMahon Stadium.
So I think we should do a show to come on and talk about that game. I might have to try to find a way to watch highlights because is it this weekend?
It is on Sunday, yes.
I do work, so I'll look up highlights and then we can come on and discuss it if you're down.
All right, sounds like a plan. Also looking forward to this Saturday, biggest party in the summer, SummerSlam from the Dog Pound in Cleveland, Ohio.
The real tribal chief will make his appearance. I'm ready for it.
Will the seeds get planted for the Bloodline Civil War, which possibly might lead to a War Games at Survivor Series? Tune in to Peacock. But I'm giddy because tomorrow, track and field starts at the Olympics. Oh, baby. Yes, sir. Track begins tomorrow in the 33rd games of the Olympiad.
Wait. So you mean to tell me football kicked off.
Yes.
Now we get track and field.
Oh, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for chiming into the Mizzle and Dub show. This has been an excellent show, as I am Mizzle, aka Wade Mizzle. That is my light-skinned brother if he doesn't get any darker. Dub Cosell.
Until the next show, we thank you for watching number 228. And as always, it is 5 o'clock sometime where, and you've been watching the Mizzle and Dub show. And I've been saying this all week, so it's only appropriate that we close with this. Maximum effort!
Oh. I'm going to watch it for a third time.
I'll be going for a second time this weekend, and I might do a third one next week on payday. But until the next time, maximum effort.
As the super dope beat maker takes us out, my son, his nephew, and we love everybody that chimes in, no matter where you guys watch us from or whatever. But thank you.
Steve, happy birthday. We love you.
Yes. Yeet.
Yeet.
Hey, Dub. We have done over 200 shows, and we got a lot of fans. I love it.
Yeet.
We love y'all, and thank y'all for chiming into the Mizzle and Dub show. Yeet.